Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miss back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another album review. Today we're going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which I have not talked about yet. It's almost been a month since it's been out. I wanted to let it sit for a little while with me to see how it would stick through my rotation over the first couple of weeks. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't really plan on plan on this video being so late. Sorry, can't talk. But we're here, we're going to do it. So if you guys are new, I go through each and every song on the album. I give you my thoughts, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts on the album. So let's talk about it. So Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We'll talk about how I feel about the album in a second. Nonetheless, so let's start off with the intro track. So United in Grief, definitely one of my favorite songs that has come out on this album. Personally, I think it's a great start to the album. I love the unique production. I really love Kendrick's flows on it, and I love the vocals at the start. I love the very heavy beat punch, I guess, kind of thing at the start of the song, like that first little bridge, which is pretty cool. I really, really enjoy that song. N95, I don't know why I put K. N95 is, again, another banger in my opinion. Phenomenal production. I love his flows and the fast-paced rapping in one verse, and then he slows it down for the smaller kind of bridge/verse at the end of the song. Another standout for me so far. 2 for 2 throughout the album. I really, really love both of these songs. Definitely two of my favorites. And N95 is like the banger of the album. This is like the the humble of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So another great song. Continuing on to Worldwide Steppers, I wrote a quote, and it's the N-word, killed freedom of speech, everyone's sensitive now, which I feel like is very true, and it really speaks to the generation that I'm from, I guess. I mean, I was born in 2001, and my generation is, the cancel culture. I'm not really like that. I don't find them like that in any way, but it's pretty prevalent. Unfortunate, but it's a true story. I mean, it's a very true quote, I guess, from the song. I love the production, and I love the beat change also in this song. One of the strongest things on this project to me is the production. I think it carries low-key, but nonetheless... continuing on to Die Hard, it gives me major Black Panther vibes. Like, it sounds like it could have been put onto that Black Panther album that Kendrick had done back in 2018. I love the features. Blast, I believe, is one of the features on Die Hard. Let me just check that just to make sure. I believe it is. But I really, really liked his vocals. I think, I've never listened to a Blast song before, but I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, Blast and Amanda Reefer. Never heard a Blast song before. I loved his vocals. It was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed that one. Then continuing on to Father Time, I like the intro about how everyone is stupid, because I think that's hilariously true, because everyone is smart, but everyone is stupid. It just depends on the moment, right? So I think that's another true quote from Kendrick on this album. I really like the good feature from Sampha. Again, first time I've ever listened to Sampha's music. I really, really liked his feature on it. I'm not a big fan of the song. This is on the lower end of my liked songs in this album. I mean, there isn't a song on this album that I'm skipping, but yeah, that was just on the lower half for sure. So we move on to the Rich Interlude. I really enjoy this a lot. I don't care for Kodak. I've never been a fan of Kodak's music, but I really like this. It's kind of like a spoken word poetry interlude, which is pretty cool. He has some motivational quotes in there as well, and I really, really like the piano that's part of the production. I really, really enjoyed that interlude. Second favorite interlude, though. We'll talk about the other one later. Rich Spirit now. Lovely production. I really, really enjoy it, and I think this song is so good. I think it's incredibly underrated, to be honest. I really, really enjoy it. We Cry Together. I love the feature. Taylor Page did absolute wonders on this song. It is fantastic. I love this song. If you guys saw my top 10 of May 2022, you'll know this is one of my favorite songs from the project. Production gives me Good Kid, Mad City vibes as well. I don't know if it does for anyone else, but I fucking love this song. I love that it's a conversation between the two of them, showing or showcasing a toxic relationship, which I've been in a slightly toxic relationship before, nowhere near to that extent, but yeah, kind of reminiscing a little bit. And then the final song on the first half of the album for Mr. Morale, I think. It might be the. No, I'm guessing that's the Big Steppers. I really don't know. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys know which side is which, please let me know, because I'm not sure. I'm thinking Big Steppers is the first side because of the song Worldwide Steppers, and then Mr. Morale is the second side because Mr. Morale is on the second side. So nonetheless, Purple Hearts, I really, really enjoy the features and its lovely production. It's a great song, another banger. Count Me Out, now onto the second side of this album. Kanye production vibes. I really feel like they could be put on a Kanye album somewhere. I just get Kanye vibes from it. I really, really like this song. I love the slight beat change as well, and I love the flow changes from Kendrick in this song. I think it's really, really good. The chorus, kind of gets a little annoying after a while just because a lot of it's just, I love when you count me out. But nonetheless, still really good. Silent Hill, another surprise for me because I just didn't expect to like the Kodak feature, but I actually quite like it a lot. I love the heavy 808s in it, and I love that I'm pretty positive the sound in the song is like a silenced pistol or a silenced gun shooting, which I think is funny, and I really like that. Yeah, a good feature from Kodak, which again was surprising to me just because I've never been a fan of Kodak's music. I don't go out of my way to listen to Kodak, and honestly, I couldn't even name you 10 Kodak songs, to be honest. I've just never been a fan of Kodak's music, but I really enjoyed both of the features he had on this. So then, continuing on, we get to the Savior Interlude. Baby Keem, man, I fucking love Baby Keem so much. I've grown to become such a big fan of Baby Keem over the past year, and this song is another reason why. Continuing on to Savior, again, Baby Keem is so great. I love the chorus so much. I love his vocals. It's so great. Some really great features on this as well. I love Sam Dew's vocals. It's not the only song that Sam Dew is on for his vocals. Sam Dew has a great voice. I really, really love that throughout the project. And I love what Kendrick is talking about through the whole song as well. Continuing on to Auntie Diaries. This is such a deep and personal story from Kendrick, of course, which I really wasn't expecting something like this. Obviously Kendrick talks about real things and like real world problems, but I just wasn't expecting this. I love the not the conversation, but the things that Kendrick is talking about in this song, but it is on the lower half of the project for me. Continuing on, Mr. Morale, probably my favorite song. I love the production on this song. I love the heavy 808s, and I love the really fast-paced beat. I love the drum pattern. It's really, really awesome. Continuing on to Mother I Sober, similar to Auntie Diaries, a very personal story to Kendrick, but again, kind of on the lower half of my or of the songs on the album for me, but I still really like it. And then to close it out, Mirror. So good again. I love the production and a great close to the album in my opinion. And again, I get Black Panther vibes from this song as well. Again, it's another song where I think you could just toss it onto the Black Panther soundtrack and I think it would fit in pretty well. So I ended up adding some songs, or I made 4 categories. So songs I will be revisiting often, songs I will be revisiting sometimes, songs I won't be revisiting often, and songs I won't revisit. So there's absolutely nothing in songs I won't revisit or songs I won't be revisiting often. But, most of this album is in my main playlist. So the songs I revisit often is United in Grief, N95, Die Hard, Rich Spirit, We Cry Together, Purple Hearts, Count Me Out, Silent Hill, Savior Interlude, Savior, Mr. Morale, and Mirror. The songs I won't be revisiting as much, but I am still revisiting them, is Worldwide Steppers, Father Time, Rich Interlude, Crown, Auntie Diaries, and Mother I Sober, which is pretty cool. So my overall thoughts on this project, I think this is an absolutely amazing project. I think it's going to be my second favorite project of the year as of right now. I think I still like Denzel Curry's Melt My Eyes, See Your Future more. But nonetheless, some things I wrote about the album. Kendrick is literally so talented, it's insane. This guy has so many different flows, so many intricate flows. This guy talks about real things, which you just don't really get in hip-hop nowadays, or at least not mainstream hip-hop, and I really love Kendrick for that because he's so unique and so above like everyone in that kind of sense. I didn't even realize at the start of the album that it was a two-sided project, but I really enjoy both sides. Still torn on which side I like more, so let me know which you guys like more. First listen did not disappoint at all, and every listen does not disappoint. The album kind of gets better and better every time I listen to it, and I don't think it's too long of an album that I couldn't just press play and listen to the whole thing. I really like it that much. I haven't even made a playlist of my favorite songs from the album because I just like listening to the whole album play out. And I've seen some complaints online about the album, but really, I don't have any complaints for this. In my opinion, it was worth the 5-year wait. But really, I mean, I've only been waiting for like a year and a half because that's how long I've been really following hip-hop. So, nonetheless, thank you guys all so much for watching. Again, let me know your thoughts on the album, on the project. Let me know your thoughts on Kendrick Lamar. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.